show. Before the break, you saw our plan to make a mobile game designed to increase voter turnout. And now you can see how those plans went terribly wrong.
I'm making a trivia game with a cash prize to try and get people to vote in the midterms. But since I don't know the first thing about how to build a game, I called my best friend Adam Warback to help me out.
I'm an activist. My job is to get people to go do things to improve the state of the planet.
Adam has kindly agreed to be my IT guy.
It's the pinnacle of my career.
I'm excited to see what he comes up with.
Hey, Sam.
Oh, hey. Just printing my...
You know that's a Grammy, right?
Oh, I know. Ho, 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 ho. It's a Grammy! Working on my EGOT. Come on in.
Thanks. All right, so since we last saw each other, we've created wireframes.
Wireframes.
Here is a screen where you would be able to type in a username and a password and to be introduced that this is a game with Sam B.
This is the best game ever.
Ever.
Armed with blind confidence, Adam and I flew to the only safe space in Silicon Valley, the Lesbians Who Tech Conference. And I did what Musk, Jobs, Gates, and Eisenberg did before me. I sat down with the only person whose opinion matters, Kara Swisher.
My name is Kara Swisher. I'm a very famous tech reporter.
So we are developing a game.
Okay.
What would be your first steps?
Bad products do not succeed. They really don't. And they have to be stuff that people want to use.
Bitcoins.
No, no Bitcoin. No.
Cyber currency.
No.
Mapping.
What does map have to do with it?
I don't have to understand that I want to be incredibly successful at this.
And I will be. Trivia games like HQ are more popular than ever, and civic tech is on the rise. I'm gonna be the next Tom for MySpace.
What do you think are our chances of otherworldly success?
1%?
I think Kara is amazing and scary and terrifying and cool and scary. Did I say scary? But we need to get this in the hands of real people.
So we created a prototype or a clickable mock-up as a way to experience what it would be like to play the game in real life.
There's a home screen and then a couple of questions.
So by talking to people who have experience with designing apps and games like what we're building, you have a chance to actually get real feedback.
Here we go.
How many butt cheeks do Democrats need seated in Congress to take control?
How many?
I'd say 52.
You got it right. What? So fun already.
Oh, God.
Like, what does that mean?
It's confusing you.
Is it gonna be funny?
People didn't really get the jokes. Okay.
I feel like it was a kind of a tiny reward. Make it a big deal, like animations, fireworks.
Oh, there's a timer. What is a timer? Then I see like my image. So I see the challenge as last.
So that's bad.
Yeah.
On a scale of LinkedIn to literally any other app in existence,
Okay.
how fun was this experience for you?
Like a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
I wouldn't play this in my free time.
It is fucking Lord of the Flies out there of lesbians. Biggie.
It's always bad at the beginning. It's always terrible. And people always tell you that it's horrible.
What would attract them to play this game in the future when it just sucks so badly right now? Just like on a very deep level, sucks the big banana.
Our game sucks, but it has potential.
To take something and bring it to people and say, okay, try this. Tell me why it's so shitty. And then people do. It was humbling.
But people thought this actually was a good idea. They really liked the idea of Sam being part of a game. They thought a game around turnout for the midterm elections didn't sound stupid.
We get notes and implement the notes, and it gets better and better and better and more enjoyable.
So now that we've collected all this feedback and ideas from people, we'd start building. Jack, our lead engineer, is turning our specifications into code so it can get scaled to potentially millions of people.
It's getting progressively better. It's really, really growing. I'm getting more excited.
What we really need right now is like some college students to like test it and see what we can build and make better.
Okay, well, why don't we just talk to my interns? This is where my interns sit. Guys, drop your blazers. We have a guest.
You, the interns, are the user testers. Are you ready for that? Yes.
I hope the interns like my game, but I have no clue if they will because
I don't really play games on my phone, except for Candy Crunch.
What was that experience like? What did you like?
You learn about politics and it's funny.
It's like HQ trivia with better jokes.
I think it was funny when the jokes were like inserted into questions, so like as some of the answers.
And also I was like hoping that Ruth Bader Ginsburg released a sex tape.
Thank you so much, everyone. That was great. Back to work on your blazers.
I mean, civic tech is this idea that we can make the world a better place through some of the technology we have. And trivia works because it's fun. I mean, it invites you in. You don't know that you're actually doing democracy.
You gotta get people thinking that voting is fun, or that doing your civic duty is something that could be enjoyable.
How can we make it better?
If she was asking the questions, if you could hear her voice.
So we took their feedback, and we took a lot of other feedback.
Each time a modification is made to the game, it gets better and better and better and better.
And we kept working and working to try and make the best appointment-based civic tech comedy trivia game app hosted by Samantha B out there.
This is not a game, the game with Samantha B. We did it!
You can download This Is Not a Game, the game right now! And you really should, because in about 5 minutes, we're gonna have our first ever game with a real cash prize. You can test your knowledge and win up to $5,000 real dollars. Download it from the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, or text PLAY to 40649. And if you like it, tell your friends, no matter who they vote for. Except Ted Cruz. Don't tell Ted Cruz. I don't wanna have to give him money. We'll be right back.